This is day 3 of Bookworm Bootcamp series, and up to day 2, on day 2 I should say, we've set up and configured the tray bar here. Today I think that what we'll do is look at the Geany editor, because we've been using this extensively now. To modify the test bar and various configuration files. So let me just go ahead and control spacebar will bring up the synapse, and we'll go to rocks filer, and then one minus key, and then control H, and we've modified JWM tray file, for example, and so we just did that, and you can see that it's actually opened up here. And then so I think that what we'll do today is mainly configure Geany to make it much more efficient. So there is a edit preference all the way down here, and then if you start up, general startup, the load from last session is what I usually find it very useful. Miscellaneous, there isn't that much. Always wrap, and then interface will go interface. Right now there's no sidebar, and I find sidebar is very helpful to tell you exactly which JWM tray you're editing, for example. So we'll go ahead and show the sidebar, and we don't need a symbol list, just a document list. And then message window is fine, and then we made the font editor font large, and similarly we also want the sidebar font also to be large, so similarly we'll go to 14 and elect, and then so here next is we'll go to toolbar and append a toolbar to the menu. Right now there's a second line of large menu which we don't want. We want to just incorporate it up here. So we want to append the toolbar to the menu, and then we can go to customize toolbar. And I find that you really don't need all these. Save all what we want to have. You can go down to everything else here we don't want except for color chooser, and I'll show you why. And then rest of we don't need. Okay, and then we're gonna close that now. And then icon style, we just want the image and small icons, and it's just gonna put the small icons up here. And then we'll go to editor, and then we always want a line wrapping so we don't lose what's beyond the screen real estate, and then everything else. And there is one important thing, display, we want the invert, because I prefer that dark background and light lettering. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then so you can just see right now we can just apply it, so you can see that for me it's much easier to read, and I like this. So that's the inverse syntax, highlight colors, files, not much there, tools, not much here, templates, and then key binding. I find that I want to save all. I frequently want to use just Control S. So here and this right now I'll enter Control S, and then OK. It's going to get me a little warning. We want this Control S to be save all, So here is save all now. So whatever I make, whenever I make a change, Control S will save it. And then we can all go all the way down to we want to be able to quickly switch to sidebar document list. So change, and I'll just make that Control Shift and S, and then apply, and then I think everything else we'll just leave it alone for now, and OK. Now you can see Control S is gonna toggle. We're just gonna move this back and forth. Control S. So I'm over. Control S is it attends. So right now you can see that we're gonna go into JWM tray file that's open from the bootcamp save folder. So right now you can see in small letters. So I can just go ahead and click, then I'm so let me just do it again. Control Shift S. So just now I can go ahead and go to the root directory, tray, JWMRC tray, and then enter, and now I can edit, make edit changes here, and you can see that now the color and save icons up here, and so I've saved a lot of real estate in effect. So what else can I show you here? So just for sake here, we can just go ahead and after pager we want to move this page slightly to the right. So right now is these are 350 pixels, so we'll make it a 300, 0 here, and then now I'm going to simply Control S key. Now watch this icon. So I'm just going to Control S. Now it's saved. So now I can go ahead and open up the Control spacebar. We'll open up LX terminal, and then up arrow. So JWM restart. Now this pager is going to be move to the right a little bit because we configured the file. So let's just say you notice that it moved to the little bit to the right. So we got more separation here, which is fine. So, and then we'll just go ahead and exit. And I think now we're gonna have to deal with several other configuration files, and make it much easier to see and then move around. The other thing that at this time we can just make sure that there is a document should always have a line wrapping clicked, and right now I don't need all these numbers, so we can just go ahead and view and unclick the show line numbers, and then if you close to ALTF4, and then we're gonna close this, and then we're just gonna open the Geany again. So it's gonna go right back, and it's gonna memorize all the files that were last open. So that's what we want.